Hello, everybody. I'm CJ Miller. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana. Across the Red River is beautiful Bossier City, Louisiana. And this is very simple. I've taken some rainbow trout fillets and some catfish fillets, put them into a little bowl, tossed them into seasonings consisting of Old Bay seasoning, basil, and cilantro and black pepper. Very simple. And then I baked them. So I'm going to taste the catfish first. And I baked them at 375, just right until they got just a slight firmness on the bottom here. And tartar sauce cup provides the only real carbs that I would have, and there's not very much in there. Probably about no more than 2 grams in there. Very tasty, very tasty. And I'm having no carbohydrate side dishes today because I did this morning. I had not a carbohydrate side dish. I had the chicken, some fried chicken that I had, and I'd put in the refrigerator, and that was my carbs. But you know, my goal is to get even healthier. I feel that I'm pretty healthy, but my goal is to get healthier, and that means mm, I love cheese, but there's something that's very sentimental to me about good old fashioned American block cheese. You know, uh, it just can't be beat. So anyway, just the whole idea of just getting healthier, uh, especially before I go on the vacation. I have under a month to get myself together for this. That's great, though. I'm so excited. I'm also doing. I've started getting back into doing calisthenics at home, so I'm going to be doing calisthenics and push-ups and everything in addition to the workouts that I'm doing, and just really, really. It's almost like I feel like I'm cramming for a test or something like that because I'm going to the, uh, you know, to the Caribbean. And vanity is pushing me to do this. But if I'm going to be honest, and I will be honest here, vanity has always been a good quality for me. Vanity has pushed me to want to take better care of my clothing. It's pushed me to, uh, you know, I don't know. As a teen boy, I was not a big bather, so vanity has pushed me towards better hygiene. Uh, Vanity has more than once been the driving force for decisions that probably have saved my life. So everything that we feel, every emotion, every impulse, every drive that we have is natural and good. And the only time that it's not is when there's a state of imbalance. And that's what addiction is like for me. Um, Obsession and compulsion. I've heard addiction described as that, but it's like, yeah, when I get fixated on an idea, it's like, And I think the trick is to take those qualities that I have and aim them in directions that are healthy, and with a focus on when the limit is there. Like I could focus on a diet, a really, really healthy diet, and then when I lose the weight that I should lose, um, focus on changing course to maintaining the weight that I've reached, that I desire, versus uh, just becoming anorexic or something like that. That's the difference between like healthy food and dieting, is just kind of like maintaining versus uh, letting your goal get a hold of you and taking over. I can't tell you what anorexia or bulimia or anything like that would be like, because I've never had that. There was a time when I had something called anorexic nervosa, and that is simply when you get like a extreme stress and you really can't keep food down. Uh, but that was due to a life situation when I was in my early 20s. And that's not, I mean, it went on for a few weeks and then it kind of dissipated. And thankfully, I'm glad for that. But other than that, I've never really had an eating disorder, you know. So I really can't speak on what that's like. So I guess I'm using that as an example of some sort of focus on goal or something like that. And I want to be careful to speak about what is my experience. And all I can say is that what is healthy can become unhealthy if it becomes a fixation. And it will happen if I don't maintain my recovery from addiction, which is not even about the substances such as alcohol and other drugs I might put in my body, but it has a lot to do with the mentality and the attitudes that I have. And I mean, I easily could fixate and get addicted to chocolate or something, or become an overeater or something like that. I was talking to my friend Mike, and I was telling him my point of view that it is easier to maintain a healthy status than it is to actually get healthy. So that's true. So if you're out there and you're already in a healthy shape, just remember it's easier to maintain healthy habits than it is to get back into healthy routines and healthy habits that you don't have. And especially when it comes to like physical health, it's easier to keep weight off than it is to actually take it off. So, but the focus should be on health. It's never really, even though vanity, I say, has saved my life, like I want to look my best and everything. That's really a drive and an indication that I want to be healthy. So everything has its place. Every instinct can be good for us. Wild, mad ambition probably can be a good thing. Probably can drive people to do great things. I don't know. I'm not ambitious, but too much of that, too much ambition, without balancing some other humane qualities, can cause a person to be, ruthless and not care about other people, and all is not fair in love and war. All is not fair in business and politics. And, we are here, I think, as a community to love and care for each other. We are the gifts that we have been given to each other. Yes, I am God's gift to the world, but you are also God's gift to the world. We all are. And let's regard each other as such. That's my thought for the day as we continue to eat away. I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to go watch the news and for the weather, because it's cold here. And I'm going to finish my piece of trout. Love and light. God bless. Bon appetit.